Hello, my friends! Welcome to Learn English with Paul. This English podcast helps a 2 adult learners use simple English in real life. Have you ever stood in an airport, heard an announcement, and understood nothing? Your heart beats faster, you smile politely, you nod, even though you don't know what you're agreeing to. That's okay. Today, we learn how to stop pretending and start asking. Because good English isn't about knowing every word. It's about knowing which words to use when you need help. It's about choosing clarity over confidence. It's about trusting your voice, even when it feels small. This podcast is not about perfection. It's about presence, connection, real human moments. So take a breath, you're already enough. Let's begin. Elena's flight is at 4 p.m. She arrives 2 hours early at 2 p.m. Her suitcase is heavy, 23.4 kilograms according to the scale at the door. Her hands are warm and slightly damp. She has not flown alone since college 7 years ago. She misses her sister very much, especially her laugh, which sounds like wind chimes on a summer porch. They haven't met in 5 years, not since their mother's funeral in Lisbon. 5 years of birthdays missed, 3 cakes uneaten, 2 video calls cut short by bad Wi-Fi. 5 years of quiet phone calls where "how are you" meant "I miss you" and "fine" meant "I'm holding on." Now Elena stands at the check-in counter, counter 17, near the blue coffee kiosk. She opens her passport, the one with the faded sticker from her first trip to Prague. She says, "I would like to check in for my flight." The agent smiles and types quickly. Her name tag reads, "Lena, 8 years here." Elena feels relief for just 10 seconds. Then she hears an announcement, crackling slightly like old radio static. It is fast, so fast her brain skips 3 words. It is loud, but not clear. It says something about gate B12 and then C7, but she's not sure. She looks at the screen above her. It flickers once, then shows gate B12. She walks toward gate B12, past the duty-free shop and the tired-looking man reading a newspaper. She carries her small bag, the one with the red zipper and her sister's initials stitched inside. She checks her watch, a gift from her sister with a tiny scratch on the glass. Boarding starts in 40 minutes at 3:20 p.m. Then she hears the announcement again, this time clearer but still rushed. This time it says gate C7 and adds "now boarding." Elena stops walking, right beside a potted fern and a lost and found sign. Her chest feels tight, like someone gently pressing on her ribs. She thinks, did I hear wrong? She thinks, is the screen wrong? She thinks, what if I go to the wrong gate and miss my sister? Then she remembers something. Her sister's voice, calm and warm. It's okay to ask. So Elena walks to an information desk, the one with the friendly woman wearing glasses and a lavender scarf. She takes a slow breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. She says, "Has the gate changed?" The staff member nods. Her name tag says Mia. She says, "Yes, gate B12 is now gate C7. Elena says, "Could you say that again more slowly?" The staff member repeats it clearly, pausing between each word. Elena writes it down in her notebook next to a sketch of a coffee cup. She asks, "What time does boarding start?" The answer is 3:20 p.m., but boarding ends at 3:35, so please be ready by then. Elena thanks her. "Thank you so much. You helped me feel safe." The woman smiles. You're welcome. Safe travels home. Elena walks to gate C7, past the same newspaper man who gives her a small, kind nod. She sits down in chair number 42 under soft yellow light. She opens her book, the same novel her sister lent her in 2019. Her hands are no longer warm. They rest quietly on the page. She feels calm, not because everything is perfect, but because she spoke up. And in that moment she knows asking is not weakness. It's courage with a voice. Let's look at 6 useful phrases from Elena's story. First, I would like to check in for my flight. We use would like to be polite. It's softer than I want. Would like means want, but with respect and space. Second, can I check this bag? Check here means put your bag on the plane, not look at it. Third, where is gate B12? A gate is where you wait before boarding, like a doorway to the sky. Fourth, could you say that again more slowly? This is a kind way to ask for help. It shows you're listening, not just guessing. Fifth, has the gate changed? We use has changed for something recent, like a new message, a new plan, or a new gate. Sixth, what time does boarding start? Boarding means getting on the plane. It's the final step before flying. Now let's practice these phrases together, with rhythm, not rush. I need to check in for my flight. Is this the right counter for international flights? Do I need to show my passport? How many bags can I check? This bag is 25 kilograms. It's slightly over the weight limit. Can I pay the extra fee here? Here is my boarding pass. Where do I drop off my checked luggage? Is there a baggage trolley nearby? My flight number is BA147. What's the destination city? The flight leaves from Terminal 3. Is gate B12 on level 2? I'm not sure which direction to go. Excuse me, where is the information desk? Could you repeat the gate number? I didn't catch that. Can you write it down, please? Has boarding started yet? Is there a last call for boarding? I think I'm at the wrong gate. Which gate is for flight LH456? Is there free Wi-Fi in this area? Where can I charge my phone? You arrive at the check-in counter. Your flight is in 90 minutes. You have one large suitcase and a small backpack. You're not sure if the suitcase is over the weight limit. You ask the agent, "Can I check this bag?" She says yes, but asks for your passport and ticket. Then she tells you gate B12, but you didn't catch the number clearly. You politely say, "Could you say that again more slowly?" She repeats, gate B12. You smile and say, "Thank you." Could you say that again more slowly? Is a polite, clear way to ask someone to repeat something, especially when you're learning or in a noisy place like an airport. It shows respect and helps avoid mistakes. Repeat after me. I would like to check in for my flight. Pause. Can I check this bag? Pause. Where is gate B12? Pause. Could you say that again more slowly? Pause. Has the gate changed? Pause. What time does boarding start? Great job. Now try shadowing. Say each phrase just after you hear it. Ready? Let's go. I would like to check in for my flight. Can I check this bag? Where is gate B12? Could you say that again more slowly? Has the gate changed? What time does boarding start? You did it! Here's a light joke. Airports have gates, but no doors. Another one, boarding sounds like boring, but it's not boring when you're going home. One more. If your English feels slow, you're not behind. You're just boarding at the right speed. Say it with me. I am boarding at my own speed. Say it again, stronger this time. Good, that's your voice. Keep it. Now imagine this situation. You arrive at the airport with a large suitcase and a small backpack. Your flight is in 90 minutes. You're unsure if your bag meets size limits, and you don't see any signs for check-in. You walk up to an airline staff member and say, "I would like to check in for my flight." Then you ask, "Can I check this bag?" Here is why the next phrase is useful. "Could you say that again more slowly?" is a polite, low-pressure way to ask for repetition, especially helpful when hearing new words or fast speech. It shows you're engaged, not lost. Now listen once, pause, and repeat aloud. Match the rhythm and stress. Could you say that again more slowly? Now try with natural breath breaks. No rush. One more time. Softer, clearer, confident. "I would like to check in for my flight. Can I check this bag? Where is gate B12? Could you say that again more slowly? Has the gate changed? What time does boarding start? Is this the right counter for international flights? Do I need to print my boarding pass? My passport is ready. Here is my e-ticket. How many bags can I check? Is there an extra fee for this bag? This bag weighs 23 kilograms. It's just under the weight limit. Can I keep this backpack with me? Where do I go after check-in? Is security nearby? Which line should I join? Do I need to remove my laptop? Where is the nearest restroom? Is food allowed past security? My flight number is BA178. The boarding pass says gate A5. But the screen shows gate S7 now. I'm flying to Barcelona. Is this flight non-stop? What's the departure time? I have a connecting flight. Will my luggage go all the way to Rome? Do I need to collect it in Frankfurt? Where can I find a wheelchair? I need assistance for my elderly mother. Is there priority boarding for families? My child is traveling alone. Can I get a seat near the window? Is seat 14F still available? I'd like to change my seat. Is there a vegetarian meal option? I booked a special meal online. How long is the wait at security? Are liquids allowed in carry-on? I have medicine in my bag. Can I bring baby formula? Where is the lost and found office? I lost my boarding pass. Can I get a new one here? I would like to check in for my flight. Can I check this bag? Where is gate B12? Could you say that again more slowly? Has the gate changed? What time does boarding start? Hello, I have a return ticket to Madrid. Do I need to print my boarding pass? Is self-check-in available here? My passport number is A123456778. This is my carry-on bag. How much does it cost to check an extra bag? The bag weighs 22 kilos. Is there a baggage cart nearby? I'm traveling with 2 children. Can I get a family boarding pass? Is gate B12 near security? I missed the announcement. Could you help? Is boarding open yet? My flight number is BA247. Where can I find a charging station? I need directions to the International Departures Hall. Is there free Wi-Fi at the airport? My name is spelled Lina. Thank you, that's very helpful. Listen, pause, and repeat this sentence 3 times. Could you say that again more slowly? Match the rising tone on say and use gentle stress on slowly. Now try it with your own name. Could you say that again more slowly? My name is Lena. Elena didn't speak perfect English. She spoke honest English. And that was enough. Next time you feel unsure, Pause. Take one breath. Ask one clear question. That is your power. Before you go, write one of today's phrases on a sticky note. Stick it on your mirror, your laptop, your coffee mug. Let it remind you belong here. Your voice belongs here. Until next time, travel kindly, speak clearly, and trust yourself.